YouTube, what is up? Today we are going to review the F3 by Yilong tattoo machines, or tattoo equipment, I apologize. I was able to get my hands on this. We did a couple tattoos with it. I also had another artist use it as well, gave it a go. I'm going to give you guys my first impressions, my honest opinions on it, how I thought it worked. So stay tuned and we'll get to it. So this is not going to be my unboxing review. I actually used the machine several times. Put it back in here. This is just going to be my review and show you guys how this machine comes, what you guys can expect with it, and when you guys unboxing it. The original unboxing video is going to be in a couple videos prior to, in which I was reviewing the stencil printer. I don't remember the exact name of the, actually I do, ATS886, yeah, it was the printer. And it actually really did surprise me, I'm going to be honest with you. That printer was actually, it was relatively cool. You get to download an app. You get to just print directly from your iPad or your iPhone or computer or wherever the case might have been, and it comes right out of the printer. So there's no need for a regular printer because it directly prints from the iPad or computer or wherever you're printing it from straight through to the wireless printer, and it burns it straight to the carbon paper, which is super cool. But back to the F3 tattoo machine. For the price point that this machine is, it's actually quite amazing. I didn't mind it at all. I thought that it was in comparison to a lot of the other machines, such as the Solus Pro by Peak and things like that. That's exactly what it reminded me of. I do, in fact, actually like this machine as far as the adjustable stroke machines go, due to the fact of the stability of the cam changer itself. It's very sturdy, it's very stiff. You can turn and get your needle depth corrected to where you want it without having to worry about it going from like a 3.8 to a 4.2 or a 4.5, which I really enjoy doing that because I change my needle depth quite often when I'm going for mags, or sometimes when you're switching cartridges and they're not the same brand, you're going to have a different depth than the other one previously. So let's unbox this, that way you guys can check this thing out. The packaging is absolutely incredible. I think that they did an amazing job, especially with the price point. If you guys look at my previous video, I'm spending $1,700, $1,800, $1,900 on Vlad Ultron Pen 3s, and it comes with nothing but a box that's no bigger than this lip of this box. As far as the product packaging goes, this product packaging is actually amazing. It gives you a diagram of the actual machine here. It shows you where the power switch is, the display screen, and things like that. The voltage chart on it is really cool. It actually gives you like a digital voltage display. Most people don't even do that. You're paying for higher end machines and everything is so chintzy made. I actually really think that they did a great job with this packaging. You also get a travel case. Again, these expensive high-end tattoo machines, you know, with the exceptions of like FK, Bishop does it occasionally. Sometimes you can order a machine and it won't have a case. That's happened to me on a couple occasions. It comes with a case. You also have a pamphlet here, which is going to give you all the information. It tells you the materials that are used. It's made of alloy aluminum. Most companies don't do this. You don't know what your tattoo machines are made of. You don't know what kind of motor it is. You don't know any of this. You don't. It tells you how to, you know, the protection function module. It tells you how to keep this machine safe. It literally, honestly, this company kind of took everything that most of the other companies didn't. They kind of found a hole here within the market and they covered it. They covered it with the issues of every tattoo machine that's adjustable, kind of switches as you change the depth. Not this one. Hawk Paint Unio doesn't as well. I really do like that machine too. That was way back in my videos. Go check that one out as well. It's really cool. You get a colored screen and everything. You have different colors to choose from, which I thought that was cool. As far as opening up this up, the case is really sturdy. The zipper's not chintzy at all. It doesn't get caught, jammed, anything like that. It's got a cool little carrying case handle here. You can just strap it to your book bag wherever you're at if you're traveling or if you're going from one shop to another and guest spotting somewhere. But when you first open it up, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see a cool F3 symbol, which is a very cool logo. Actually, I think that'd be sweet on a t-shirt. And it tells you tattoo pen machine on it as well. I think it's very obvious that it's a tattoo pen machine, but some people might not know. You got nice, like, kind of felt, maybe Alcantara kind of material here. Once you take this cover off, it shows you the extra battery. It's going to give you the access for your storage of your charging port here, which is right here. I'm sorry, not your charging port, but your charging cables. Here's going to be your battery, in which also, I think it's very cool that these are magnetic batteries. I think that's neat. The magnetic battery is a little bit weaker than I would like. I think that it should have like a clipping mechanism, kind of like maybe like the Critical Torque, or where the machines have a magnetic battery, or the Cobra, where you can kind of hear it clipping. You can hear it clicking, and it's relatively difficult to get off. Or the Mummy, you can kind of hear it click in there. Hear it click. Those magnetic mechanisms I found to be really cool. This one here, kind of like, it's very chintzy. It's on, but it like it comes off very, very, very easily. Like, very easily. Like, feel how much pressure it takes to get that off. Oh, yeah. It's almost nothing. So that's the camera guy. You have to be careful. If you're not wrapping this machine properly, the battery will fall off if you're not careful. But I didn't have any issues while I was tattooing, so it's obviously not that bad. 4.5, 4.2, I didn't really enjoy it that much. I kind of found my niche in the market at about 3.8 with this. That's when I really liked using this machine. It does a really nice job doing soft black and grays. It did an okay job running some bigger lines. I did use the Vlad Ultron on this tattoo to help me run some of the lines, but then I used this machine to do a lot of the shading. I do have a hard time with the Vlad doing shading, in which is also stated in the previous videos ahead. So I do like using lighter hitting machines and maybe machines with a little bit less power to do more soft black and gray transitions and things like that. So using the machine usability is really great. I enjoyed it a lot. It's not too heavy, not too light. I like the grip size. It's very well balanced. Battery life on it is just as good as any other tattoo machine on the market. I think it's better than FK, to be honest with you. I don't think it's quite as good as like Mummy's battery. Those things seem to last forever, I swear to God to you. I only had to charge it one time though in like 14 or 15 hours of tattooing. So it was like I charged it, obviously the night prior to, used it, and then charged it again after the big long 10-hour session. It really works well. I like it a lot, especially in the price point. It's just such a hard market now for higher end tattoo machines to really like make a stance in the industry, because you have tattoo companies like this that you can pay $150 to $250 for a tattoo machine that will offer every single thing that these higher end tattoo machines have to offer. They just don't maybe come with the same warranties, but if you think about it, all the warranties expire in 1 year anyway. This machine, I don't foresee it breaking within a year. So to replace this machine is going to cost just as much as a warranty claim for some of these higher end machines. You can just replace this machine once a year. I mean, you literally make your money back on a $200 tattoo machine in like an hour or two of your time. And if you're not making that in an hour or two of your time, then you know take some things into consideration and figure out a way to do it. This tattoo machine honestly did catch me off surprise. I enjoyed the color scheme of it. I enjoy how autoclavable safe that this machine is. Like, to throw this into an autoclave, it really wasn't a big deal. It lost no color, in which you'll see some of the tattoo machines lose color when you throw them into an autoclave. This grip did not. The screen on it's relatively cool. Kind of reminds me of Crash Bandicoot a little bit. I don't know if you can see that on the screen. Overall, it's a really cool machine. If you go down the line of like build quality, battery life, customer service, things like that, honestly, for the price point, it's hard to give them anything besides a good high rating of 5 stars out of 5, just because like great communication via email, great marketing by getting it out here, getting it on YouTube obviously now. It's a great product. It's sturdy. It's very well balanced. Usability is there. I've used it, like I said, about half a dozen times. These guys in here use it about a dozen times. There have been no issues with it. Battery life is great. Really, honestly, for 200 to 300 bucks, go get your hands on one of these. There's different colors to choose from. I really enjoyed working with it. I appreciate the company itself reaching out to me to review this. I'm not paid, not sponsored by any of these companies. So when people are saying, oh, these people are paying, like for example, Mummy pays for reviews, I don't even know who owns Mummy. They don't reach out to me and say, hey, review this for me. They don't do any of that. They don't pay me for my reviews. They send me a product and I choose to review it. That's the way things go. If it's a junk product, I'm going to tell you it's a junk product. You really think I wanted to spend $1,700 or $2,000 on a Vlad Ultron pen and then give it a bad review? I didn't. I actually really like Vlad's machines. I think they're some of the most fashionable machines. I think they're some of the most well-balanced machines. I think their packaging sucks. I think it's impossible to get a hold of them because fucking nothing is in English when you're ordering from them. I hate getting packages through DHL that I pay for and then have to pay for it on a later date for shipping. Like, just to order from Vlad is a fucking nightmare being in the States. But just because it's an expensive machine doesn't mean they're going to get a good review. The Critical Torque, I didn't want to give them a bad review. I didn't think necessarily it's the best. I don't think it's the best tattoo machine. I don't even think it's in the top 10 tattoo machines that are out there right now. That's a $1,500 tattoo machine. You think I want to give a $1,500 tattoo machine a bad review? No, this is just my user experience of being, you know, an artist and really having my foot in the industry. I'm trying to give everybody in here, or everybody who's subscribing to my YouTube and watching my videos, a real honest opinion in what to expect when you're receiving these tattoo machines. So with that being said, whoever owns Yilong tattoo equipment, good job to you guys on this tattoo machine. I think it's great. It's honestly just, it's no different in my opinion than any of these mummy tattoo machines. They're very similar in the weight. Even the Mummy Anubis machine, when you're doing the actual, you can see when you're going to adjust the grip, like if you're going to adjust the needle depth, it spins the whole cam. It spins the whole cam. You can't adjust it. This one, oh, because I held onto the battery, you can spin this. Cam don't change. You can change the needle depth and that cam does not change. You actually physically have to grab this part and turn it. I really, really like that about this tattoo machine. This one, I can grab it by this base. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. You go to adjust your grip, you have to hang on to this bitch, or it's changing that cam stroke. This one, it does not matter at all. It's not changing unless if you grab it and want that change. Really like this one. But as far as build quality goes, it's no different than Mummy. It's no different than Mast. It's no different than any of these other Ambition. It's no different than any of these other Chinese branded machines. So you can't go wrong trying any of them. I do enjoy it. I think everybody should get out there and try it. Apologize that I rambled on in this video. This is just a video where I was able to get a lot of corrections in some of the comments that were down below. But I think you guys should get out there and try it. It's Yilong F3, different color options. We'll also attach the link on Amazon down below. Be sure to go down there, click that link, get on there and get yourself one of these. I think it's a great product. I think that you're going to really enjoy using it. Tattooability's there. And then if you do get it, tattoo with it, and you guys like it, be sure to post some pictures down in my comments below. I'd love to see them. I'm sure the company would love to see them. See you guys on the next one. It's G Dickens.